figure it's better. No, it's better if you guys look at me, so at least I'm looking at the sun versus all of you looking at the sun. So, thank you for having me, and thanks for holding this in House District 2. It's great. This is my new district. I used to actually not represent this area, but redistricting changed my district significantly. I only have 15% of my old district in my new district. A few people still who are in my old district. So I don't know the area as well as I used to, but it's great to come down to the U area and celebrate the successes of the legislative session. You know, it has been, we just ended now a week and a half ago. I left on Friday to go on a cruise for a week, and now I'm getting back, and today I actually walked into the Capitol with signing bills, because I had to sign all the bills before they get to the governor's desk. And they're like, there's a little signing downstairs, can you come down for it? And the governor was signing Senate Bill 213. And for those who don't know that, it is the rewrite of the School Finance Act, which hopefully we'll see on November, a ballot question to increase revenue by about $1.1 billion to help fund our K-12 education system. So just a little bill we got done this session to be able to make sure our future is bright by educating our kids. It was an amazing session. We got a lot of things done for the people of Colorado. And a lot of people say to us, you know, this was a progressive, liberal, crazy session. And I say to people, no, it was a session that shows that when you go out and talk to the people of Colorado, you tell them what you're going to do, they elect you, then you go fulfill what they elected you to do. And we did that. So it was amazing to pass civil unions. I mean, it was very close to my heart. Actually, this Saturday, my partner and I of 13 years are getting our civil union. And we'll be doing it on the balcony of the House of Representatives, the Speaker's balcony, with Justice Marquez, who's the first openly lesbian Supreme Court Justice in the state. An amazing lady I've known for a long time. So actually, I'll point out my twin sister who's sitting here is going to be there. She's an amazing person, big supporter of mine. So it is, I mean, so civil unions. Then I was there when the governor of Metro State, where I teach, is signed the asset bill to make sure all kids have in-state tuition, no matter their immigration status, which is amazing. We campaigned. Our number one issue when we campaigned, when we did polling, when we talked to people, when we were out the doors, was jobs in the economy. And we campaigned on a idea to say, let's keep jobs in Colorado. If we're using our tax dollars, let's put preferences for Colorado businesses, help keep those dollars here so we can turn them in the economy and help, you know, even make our economy stronger. And we actually got that passed, and that bill is going to get signed by the governor in the coming week. I mean, there is, when you look at what we've done and the accomplishments in this legislative session, it's been amazing. I mean, we had to tackle Amendment 64 to make sure that we regulate marijuana like alcohol, where 55% of the voters asked us to do that. We have Representative Singer, who was one of the leaders in helping to get that through. And everyone thought that was going to cause a special session, right, Jonathan? Not with you in charge. You and Dan Pabone got it done, and we didn't have to go to special session, which was really good because I didn't want to cancel my cruise. But you know, you look at that, you look at child welfare issues, you look at education funding. I mean, one of the things that people are frustrated with is Washington, D.C., who's not getting anything done. And you look in Colorado, when you put pragmatic, progressive people in charge of the state, you actually get things done for the people of Colorado. So we're really proud of what we've done. We're going to take about a couple of weeks break, and then we're going to start working on what the agenda is next year, and what we're going to be able to do next year. Because I got another year, then I'm termed. And then at least there's Aaron Silverstein and Owen Perkins, who's over there, and one other candidate, but he's not here, so I'm not going to name him, who are running for my seat. I'm done. So I have one more year in the legislature, and then I am done with the legislature. I'm termed out. People ask me if I'm going to run for the Senate. There's never been, at least in recent history, a speaker who's gone to the lower body and down there. The speaker tends to be the most powerful position in the legislature, so probably done with the legislature for a while, but it's been an amazing experience to be able to represent House District 2 and the honor to be speaker for a year and one more year to come. It is, I always tell people, you guys are young, interested in politics. I'm still a young Democrat for another, what are we, another 2 months, Nicole, till we're 36?
No, I'm
Yeah, twin sister. But I will be 36 in August, so I'm still a young Democrat. And I'm still the youngest speaker of the House in this country right now, by about 2 months, I believe. Not the youngest in Colorado. The youngest in Colorado, I think, was 32. I was looking back. I was really hoping I was the youngest. And I looked back through the books. I'm like, oh, 1917. Someone got elected when they were 32. But it is, for you guys, I mean, being elected or being involved in politics is the most amazing and most rewarding thing you can do. There's a lot of things I've done in my lives. I have to say, actually, I have a 17-month daughter. That's the most rewarding thing. My partner and I are adopting her. That's probably the most rewarding thing. But after having a child and raising your child, being in politics and having an impact on your society, to see what we've done, and to know that that not just impacts my district, but the over 5 million people in Colorado, and they're all going to be better off because of the work we've done. And that takes all of you in this room to get that done. Your support, both in this district and around Denver and around the state. How many of you spent time out of Denver walking for targeted races across the state? See, thank you. Because I wouldn't be speaker without you guys. We wouldn't have taken back the majority without the work you guys did. And that was, if we didn't have the majority, we wouldn't have been able to do the work we did. It's an amazing opportunity, amazing responsibility, but it really is all of you that helped that to happen. So thank you for all you've done, and I'm happy to answer any questions. Okay, Aaron. I'm not endorsing in the race yet.
Okay, I'll ask this one now. With the changes in election reform and voter registration, is there a call to action for DU?
Just a little bill. I always forget that bill because the majority leader, Dickie Lee Hollinghorst, is an amazing lady. If you've ever met Dickie Lee, and I say this to her all the time, so I don't mind saying it to you as well. Dickie Lee is your grandmother until she's not, and then she'll break your knees. She's a tough lady. She's about this tall. She's one of the oldest members of the legislative session. She'll drink you under the table any day. And she's tough as nails. And so she really spearheaded the elections bill. And the elections bill is a significant bill. I mean, when you think about what we've tried to do, and what we've pushed